a champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector. It all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a heck of a lot easier, that's for sure.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
Aw, look at you. All serious and
Need something, Liv?
What?
Everybody's path.
No kidding. Honestly, you can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup. And
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time. Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head? You should start listening to her. She sounds a lot like me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, This is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Braun Breaker ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
This is terrifying power into the suplex. The champ is digging deep, using every last drop of power.
Uh-oh. What is going to happen here? Look at this handstand. And saw what was coming there. Release back suplex.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Our champion is doing everything possible to make sure their opponent can't stand up. It's that time. The pip drop! And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Breaker making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
The champ looking a little worse for wear.
It's not like he came here to dance. He came here to fight. He knew the risk.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
Oh, wait a minute, gonna reverse that with some big punches.
Oh, drop kick.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, big kick sends opponents outside. Here we go.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Flying out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some jet fuel on that one. Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, they're fighting pretty close to us now.
Meaning that's now as good a time as any for us to make ourselves scarce.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Reversal from Braun.
Perch on the middle rope.
And a bulldog. The challenger taking some minor damage. Irish whip. Braun breaker though. Bang!
Braun Breaker living up to his reputation as intensity personified. Snapmare takeover. Oh, right to the spine. Running Swanton finds the mark. Oh, a moonsault. Ripped in the hard way.
Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that. Counters with an attack on Breaker.
Kick to the body into the code red.
Might have just taken one step closer to the title with that powerbomb.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
A focused attack on the champion's leg, and that might have some...
Oh, could this be it?
He counters with a great reversal.
Precision punch.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Just emptying everything they've got now.
The cheers are the only thing that keep these two fighters going.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Here we go. Where it stops, nobody knows.
Oh, and there's the piece de resistance, if you will.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Braun needs this for the title.
And the glory. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
Better to keep your enemies closer.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves. I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
You and me, the archetype and the wise man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
Let's just make one thing clear, Paul. This arrangement doesn't mean I've changed who I am. It was simply a business decision. Now that I've climbed the mountain again and become WWE champion, I want to stay here as long as possible. And you're gonna help me do that. But it has to be above board.
Understood, my archetype. I will provide you with invaluable counsel and leave any unscrupulous behaviors in my past. You have my word.
All right. What do you have lined up for my first title defense?
So what do you think of this title match, my archetype?
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Well, here comes the one and only Sami Zayn.
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
So many titles and main events for Sami Zayn, all due to his unique offensive arsenal.
Sammy's capable of incredible punishing strikes, but he also has a relentless attitude.
And that is why Sami's accomplished so much in his career.
Sami Zayn's a world-class competitor, no doubt about it. He just needs to make sure to get out of his own way tonight. Stay out of his head.
Backed and elevated by Paul Heyman, it's the champion.
And introducing the champion, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Archetype.
Most champions stand at the top and defend, but it feels like the archetype just keeps climbing, with Heyman pushing behind him.
Pushing or steering? Either way, the machine's working, and no one's been able to stop it.
The WWE Undisputed Championship. Some call it the ultimate prize, and it's up for grabs here tonight.
I can't even imagine the pressure on these competitors with a title of this match.
But wait, check this out.
I like it.
Oh, come on. You really had to take advantage here?
In this profession, you have to take advantage every chance you get.
A counter, answered by another counter.
Kick directly to the back.
Placed him in the corner here.
Catching a drop kick.
Oh my God, moonsault. One step ahead there.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Standing shooting star press.
A big showing of agility from the champ there.
Oh, a boot to the back.
We know these can turn into some real car crash type matches, but as many of the greats have proven, there's something of an artistry to them.
And an alchemy to it as well. You have to be able to strategize and keep your wits about you in a match like this. Otherwise, you'll end up on the wrong side of a ladder.
Not where he wants to be. Oh, and a kick will send him outside the ring. Here comes a wrecking ball hurricane rana.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off. Being carried around now.
Right through the table.
Just exploded through that table. Splinters everywhere.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Hooked up. DDT.
Sammy can't find a foothold in this match.
And Zayn needs to find that spark.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Inverted DDT. Wow.
Oh, man.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
A stomp to the gut turns things around. The springboard attack fails to land.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Michinoku driver. And this attack has him looking powerless.
Yeah, he desperately needs to find some reprieve from this constant storm of offense.
Ooh, and fights back. And Zayn is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
The U-turn Sammy needed in this match. Covered that right there.
Oh, right to the spine.
Propped up in the corner now.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Here we go. One up top.
Here we go. A wheelbarrow bulldog.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
And that unforgiving steel is going to leave a mark for many days to come.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Hard to focus up high in the sky. Headed to the tippy top of the ladder. We all know how this tends to go.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. And an elbow.
Running hurricanrana.
Putting the red dot on his opponent. Bam!
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, so athletic. With every move he makes, You can see the pain wash over his face. Planted hard into the steel ladder.
Someone just met the steel man, and it ain't friendly.
Zayn looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Zayn need to recompose himself.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Oh, ouch. Ooh. Oof.
He's setting it up in the center of the ring.
Perfect for whatever he has planned next.
Sees his chance to go for the win here.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Working on the hook here.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
It looks like he's almost got it.
This is their moment. Just need to get a much better grip.
This one's about to be in the books.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, the Archetype.
The champion and Paul Heyman retain the title. If these two can coexist, the rest of the roster might not stand a chance.
That's exactly right, Cole. Right now, the best you can hope for is a messy...
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yes, I know. We're actually working together now.
Really? Y'all turned beef into brisket. Nice. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games, and those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after blame and reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
Good to know. What's your point, Truth?
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be a whole menu just called options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could reject NXT and go down a path that led to you trying to attack me with a giant dirt spoon. That would be crazy. There's tons of new things you could do, and all you'd have to do is try and believe, and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
I don't know how you did that, but I guess I'll give it a try.
Nice. Good luck. Choose right. Don't let the time bugs bite.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to